What if everything you've been taught about Jesus Christ is only a fraction of the truth? Imagine a reality where his life, his mission, and his very being go far beyond what we understand. What if I told you that the story of Jesus isn't just a historical tale, but something much bigger? Something that involves higher realms, divine beings, and a spiritual mission that transcends the physical world. Stick with me, because what you're about to hear could completely reshape the way you see Jesus Christ and the entire universe. Are you ready to dive deep into this mystery? Let's uncover a truth that may blow your mind. But first, if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button, because this journey into the unknown is just getting started. Throughout history, Jesus Christ has been portrayed as a divine figure, a Son of God who came to earth to guide humanity towards salvation. However, what if the truth is even more extraordinary? What if Jesus' true identity goes beyond his earthly mission and involves a much grander cosmic purpose? This idea challenges everything we thought we knew about his life and role in the world. We're not alone in this thought-provoking exploration. In fact, some spiritual thinkers and researchers have proposed that Jesus could have been much more than a historical figure. He might have been a being sent from higher realms, an advanced soul with a divine mission designed to help elevate human consciousness, a being who was not just a teacher, but a guide from beyond the material world, helping us unlock deeper spiritual truths. The concept we are diving into today draws inspiration from some groundbreaking spiritual research, particularly the work of Dolores Cannon. If you're unfamiliar with her, she was a pioneering hypnotherapist who dedicated her life to exploring the metaphysical realms through past life regression. Through decades of research, she uncovered profound truths about our souls, our purpose, and the nature of existence. One of the most fascinating aspects of her work involves the idea of starseeds, souls who originate from distant realms and come to Earth to help guide humanity's spiritual evolution. Starseeds are believed to be individuals who have chosen to incarnate on Earth from other worlds or dimensions, with the primary goal of aiding humanity's spiritual growth. These souls come with a higher level of consciousness and unique abilities that set them apart from the average human. They are often described as lightworkers, beings whose mission is to elevate the frequency of the planet and help people awaken to their true spiritual nature. What makes starseeds so remarkable is their deep connection to the cosmos. They possess an innate understanding of the universe's mysteries and a strong sense of purpose. Many starseeds feel like they don't quite fit in with the ordinary world around them. They may experience intense spiritual awakenings, have vivid dreams, or even recall past life memories that offer a glimpse of their cosmic origins. But what does this have to do with Jesus Christ? Could he too have been a starseed? Could he have been one of these advanced beings sent to Earth with a divine purpose? The more we examine his life through this lens, the more compelling this possibility becomes. Let's take a closer look at Jesus' life and teachings. When we view his actions through the lens of the starseed concept, we begin to see something extraordinary. His message of love, compassion, and unconditional acceptance wasn't just a moral guideline. It was a call to higher consciousness. In a world filled with division, hierarchies, and egos, Jesus stood out as someone who transcended these boundaries. He didn't just preach love, he embodied it. He reached out to the outcasts of society. Lepers, criminals, prostitutes, showing them kindness, offering redemption, and reminding them of their divine potential. He didn't follow the traditional structures of religious law. Instead, he encouraged a direct personal connection with the divine, something far beyond ritualistic practices. This idea of compassion and spiritual connection aligns perfectly with the concept of a starseed. A starseed doesn't just understand the concept of love. They are love. They are driven by an innate desire to heal and elevate those around them, to bring humanity closer to its highest potential. But Jesus didn't just preach these principles. He demonstrated them in the most powerful way possible. His miracles, acts that defied the laws of nature, showed that he was connected to a higher source of power. Take, for example, the famous miracle at the wedding in Cana, where he turned water into wine. This wasn't just a random event. It was a demonstration of his ability to manipulate the elements, a trait often attributed to beings with higher consciousness. Speaking of unlocking extraordinary abilities, did you know there's a shocking wealth secret, revealed by a rogue NASA scientist, that many are already using to attract massive money effortlessly? Imagine missing out while others transform their lives with this knowledge. Don't let that happen. Check the link in the comments below to learn more. Now let's dive back into this profound exploration. Jesus' life was filled with miraculous acts, healing the sick, raising the dead, and calming storms. But these miracles weren't just for spectacle. They were signs of his profound connection to the divine, showing humanity that there is more to life than what we can perceive with our five senses. His teachings weren't about following a set of rules. They were about awakening to a deeper truth, one that transcended time and space. Jesus used parables, simple stories with profound spiritual meanings, to convey these truths. The parables have stood the test of time, continuing to inspire people of all cultures and backgrounds. They contain universal wisdom that points to an inner journey of spiritual awakening. Take, for example, the story of the Good Samaritan, a tale of love and compassion that goes beyond social boundaries. Jesus' stories were not meant to be taken literally, but to spark inner reflection, pushing us to ask deeper questions about who we are and what our purpose is. One of the most striking examples of his awareness of his divine mission occurred when he was just 12 years old. In the temple, he engaged in deep discussions with religious scholars, speaking of his Father's business. This moment serves as a profound reminder of how Jesus knew from an early age that he had a unique divine role to play. His life wasn't just about teaching. He was here to awaken humanity to the presence of the kingdom of heaven, which wasn't a distant, unreachable place, but something that exists within each of us. Jesus' message was revolutionary. In a time when religious authorities held great power over people's lives, he called for a new way of thinking. His teachings weren't about adhering to rigid dogmas or legalistic rules. They were about a heart-centered connection with the divine. He challenged the religious elites, exposing their hypocrisy and emphasizing that love, mercy, and compassion were more important than blind obedience to the law. He didn't just talk about these principles, he lived them. Jesus overturned the money changers' tables in the temple, symbolizing his rejection of the commercialization of spirituality. He showed that the true purpose of religion wasn't to make money or gain power. It was to connect with the divine and to serve others selflessly. By challenging the status quo, Jesus became a disruptor in a society bound by tradition and rigid beliefs. His message was simple yet profound. The kingdom of heaven is within you. This message was radical, challenging the very foundation of the religious system at the time, and it continues to be a source of inspiration today. One of the most profound aspects of Jesus' life is his crucifixion and resurrection. On the surface, this might seem like a tragic end to his earthly mission, but if we look deeper, we can see it as a powerful metaphor for spiritual ascension. The crucifixion represents the ultimate sacrifice. Jesus gave his life for a higher purpose, demonstrating the transformative power of love and forgiveness. Even in his final moments on the cross, he forgave those who crucified him, embodying unconditional love. His resurrection symbolized the triumph of the spirit over physical death, demonstrating that our true essence is eternal and that we too can transcend the limitations of the physical world. For Starseeds, this concept of death and rebirth is central. Just as Jesus underwent a profound transformation, so too do Starseeds experience personal challenges and trials as part of their mission to elevate humanity's spiritual consciousness. His resurrection is a reminder that spiritual growth is a continuous journey, one that transcends our earthly limitations. Throughout his life, Jesus taught the power of love. His message was universal. Love transcends all boundaries, whether they be cultural, racial, or religious. He showed us that love is not just an emotion, but a transformative force capable of healing the deepest wounds and overcoming the greatest obstacles. He also introduced the concept of the inner kingdom of heaven, teaching that the divine is not something external or distant, but a living presence within each of us. This was a revolutionary idea, one that empowered individuals to seek spiritual fulfillment from within, rather than relying on external authorities or intermediaries. Jesus' teachings remind us that we are all connected, that we are all children of the same source. He showed us that despite our differences, we share a common divine essence. His life serves as a reminder that we can all tap into this higher consciousness and embody the qualities of love, compassion, and forgiveness in our daily lives. As we reflect on the profound nature of Jesus' life and teachings, we are called to take action. His example challenges us to live authentically, to seek spiritual truths rather than material gains, and to cultivate love and compassion in every aspect of our lives. By embracing his teachings, we contribute to the collective spiritual awakening of humanity. We become part of a greater journey, one that leads to higher consciousness, greater unity, and a deeper understanding of our place in the universe. Now, more than ever, the world needs these qualities. In a time marked by division and conflict, we have the power to make a difference by embodying the principles of love and forgiveness that Jesus taught. It's not just about following his example, it's about becoming his example in the world today. As we close this exploration, take a moment to reflect on your own spiritual journey. Are you living authentically? Are you embracing love, compassion, and unity in your life? The teachings of Jesus Christ offer a timeless blueprint for personal transformation and collective evolution. His life, his message, and his legacy continue to inspire millions. And now it's your turn to carry that torch forward. If this video resonated with you, if it sparked something within you, don't forget to subscribe. Share your thoughts in the comments and join our growing community. Together, we can continue to explore these deep truths and make the world a better place for all. Thank you for joining me on this journey. May love, compassion, and spiritual growth guide you always.